Short version. Huh. Okay. Really? Microsoft is doing a lot to try and play catch up to PC and PS4. They're trying really hard, and it shows. It's breeding competition, and right off the bat I want to say I was impressed with how far they wanted to take things. However, showing me remakes of, mainly remakes of all the best games you could possibly have licensed to isn't enough by itself to impress me. Okay, more on that with Sony's press conference. Now, Gears of War remake looks great. If you're a Gears of War fan and you want to play it on an Xbox One, they're showing off the streaming to PC feature, but there's no talk of actually having the same license with Windows 10 versus Xbox One. That's what I'm interested in, because I'll buy Microsoft games if I can play them on my PC without an Xbox One. That's what I want to see. They dropped the ball there. The elephant in the room, of course, is their demo of HoloLens with Minecraft, which does look like very interesting tech that could revolutionize the way things are done. They said the same thing about Kinect and the revision of Kinect, and they showed it on stage, and it died a painful death. Here is why I am so skeptical about this technology. They just announced that partnership with Oculus not a couple days ago. That is their VR initiative. They're doing something else with HoloLens. I like the idea. I need to see more of it before I'm going to say, oh, this is great. All that aside, this was pretty much Xbox-centric, and none of it's going to sell me an Xbox. I was secretly hoping that it would, because I wouldn't mind having another console. I've got a capture card. I can do anything I want across any platform. And to be fair, part of me kind of wanted an Xbox One to be able to play Destiny with anybody I come across. There are a lot of fellow streamers out there that only play Xbox One, and I'd like to help them out and vice versa. And maybe that'll come. It's unlikely that I'll buy an Xbox One just for Destiny, but it is a factor. But when that's your selling factor in other things that you're announcing, I'm not impressed. I'm not saying Sony blew the doors off of them necessarily. I think they went neck and neck. However, the initiative needs to be on Microsoft's side to push ahead, or at least be right there with Sony. And it is obvious that they're playing catch-up in the marketplace, both literally and figuratively. I am glad that they're doing what they're doing with the 1 terabyte model. I am glad that they're doing what they're doing with some of the remakes, in as much as they are going to be good console sellers for die-hard fans of those games. Those are good initiatives to have. The price drop isn't going to hurt either. The Rare anthology looks really, really good. You want to impress me, make a PC version. Or at least announce one. Say, you'll get a PC version 3 months after we get it on Xbox One, to try and take the super diehards and sell them a console. I completely understand that. I'm not a huge fan of the practice, but I get it. So at least there'd be something. But to not tell us that there's one, or to maybe not even have one, it's kind of a slap in the face. But ultimately, I'm looking at a company who's trying very hard, and they're trying hard in a good way, but they're still playing catch-up. E3's not over, and there's certainly more conventions to come this year. There's a lot more to be said, so this is far from Microsoft's death knell, and it certainly doesn't mean that Sony is just careening way ahead of them. It's still a healthy competition, and that's what's important. This is not about winning. This isn't about a race. It's about industry leaders pushing each other to do better things that are more consumer-driven, drive the product and the technology. And for that, I do think Microsoft's doing a good job. It just isn't earning my business. That is the big downfall, and it's a personal disappointment. Maybe they have more up their sleeve. Maybe HoloLens is really going to be something, and I hope that it is. I do. But until then, I'm sticking with PC and Sony for the foreseeable future. Microsoft, you're getting better. You got a long way to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and as always, keep on grinding. Cheers.